Hello, you beautiful people. My name is Davi. I'm joined by Abe and Charlie. We're Redox Cinema. Welcome back to another Barry reaction for our viewers and listeners. We hope you guys are doing well. Just a quick heads up. This episode is also available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify if you want to listen to the discussion portion of the show. Before we get into this episode, Abe and Charlie, how you guys doing?
We're good. We got Ruby here now for the season finale.
Yes.
She's excited. What do you have to say?
She's busy biting herself. She has
Going
nothing
at
to
it.
say at the moment.
Good.
But yes, the last two episodes of season 3, the season finale, we just left with the cliffhanger, and wow, the show is it's crazy. And the last episode was directed by Bill Hader, and you know his episodes have always been wild. But I don't want to keep talking. I just want to head right into this episode. You guys agree?
Yep.
I agree.
All right, let's get into it.
We had church. Interesting. Who's going to be here? Fuchs or Barry? Who's that?
Is that why did I
back
think
there.
that was Ryan's dad?
I don't know.
The guy who killed in the first season.
Maybe.
I don't know. Oh my god. Bro, how does he survive that?
Hello, I'm Gene Cousineau.
His masterclass?
You see, these are not literal masks. They are roles that you're going to play in this class, and they are going to change your life.
He got his class back in hell of an upgrade.
And the spotlight is on you. And welcome to Gene Cousineau's Masterclass.
Oh, he has a live audience.
Okay, that was good. I'd like to try one more.
Gotta laugh on the taxi.
Yeah, I saw that.
Interesting.
I think he's going to have a hard time working with her. Man is alive. Of course.
How?
Because nothing can kill Barry Berkman.
The only show where we don't complain about plot armor.
Must have screwed up the poison somehow.
He has no car. He came on a dirt bike, didn't he?
Actually, at the end there, he might have walked from the dealership.
Oh, that's right.
What the hell? Whoa.
He's hallucinating.
Yeah, for sure.
Imagine if you lived in that. That'd be crazy.
That is not safe.
Everybody read the outline of 106. Okay, how we feel about it?
So good, you slayed.
Killer.
Slade.
I have a question. There's that great scene where Medusa Abbey's hooking up with the bartender and the snakes
God.
keep falling out of her hat. That's funny.
That's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be real.
Oh, well, the snakes on her head felt real, but then she turns him to stone, but then she's still horny, so she sucks and then eats his dick.
What else would it be?
Well, maybe it could be more of a conversation. Like, it could be about her longing, maybe, or, you know, like how she can't get close to people. I guess I just want to know what she's thinking.
She just wants to get laid, and it's funny.
Right, but if she wants to get laid, then why does she bite his dick off?
What?
She does have a point, Mel.
So, just.
Good job. That was ballsy as fuck.
Really?
Oh my god. You said everything we've been thinking, but never would have said in a million years.
What's that?
Oh, some new show that thinks they're just hilarious.
Apparently the showrunner is a f***ing party.
This has got to be,
Yeah, her friend.
Who's also, wait for it, the love interest.
Yeah. her villain origin story. Nah, something just clicked with me.
What is it? What is it?
Nah, just keep it. Let it go.
Okay, all right.
Guy and not the Bangs girl, because I did not like her.
She has an assistant. now.
Dang.
yo, you think she's the one who messed up her show or something?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
So you have your own show? What's it about?
I play a single mom. I have a cupcake store with my daughter in Central Park.
What's it called?
Just desserts.
So you stole my show.
No, it's actually a really important story to me.
It's not a story. It's a fucking math equation.
I'm actually feeling really uncomfortable right now.
You have nothing to say about anything. You've never struggled a day in your whole
Fucking life. Nobody's ever put a hand around your fucking neck. This was my story. My story. You don't even have a fucking daughter.
Neither do you, Sally.
Oh, you are nothing without me. You are nothing. Nobody. Stupid piece of shit. I brought you into the fold, and this is how you fucking betrayed me.
Moved your carrots for you.
Entitled. You entitled fucking. You're entitled fucking.
She just had a Barry rage.
Yeah, she's turning into Barry. Is that what you're thinking?
Bro.
Listen,
That is it.
remember Barry's proposition before that she kicked him out for?
That was gonna. That's what it clicked for me when she saw that, bro.
She's gonna be like, "Hey Barry, so that thing you were talking about, you do that for someone else?"
Oh, no way.
Dog.
No way. Bro, No way.
There's got to be a million
No
Cristobal
way.
Cifuentes in freaking Bolivia, my guy. Jesus Christ.
No. Oh my gosh. This guy's crazy.
Do you speak English? No.
No.
You know where the Cifuentes family lives? They truck. Do you know where, maybe?
Is it a dart? Is it a blow dart? Yep.
Yeah. He's like, if you don't walk away right now.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought you were doing, but didn't want to be rude. So.
All right, who are those group of people, bro?
I think he's cooked.
Yeah, he's bugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a car just driving through the beach like that, definitely he's cooked.
Not a blemish on the car either. No sand, no nothing. Yeah, is that the guy who was in the church? I think that's
Yeah, he was in the
Ryan's
church.
dad. That's
It
Ryan's
is.
dad.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So he's actually there, but
You know, that was good. I don't think there's any need to switch out the students.
How was that, boss?
Yeah, fine.
So, you want me to mark the first or second tick?
I haven't done this in 20 years. I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. Do you need a minute? I don't want it now, okay? Tell me. No, dude, I'm having a full-on fucking panic attack.
Oh, my God.
Don't panic. It looks really good. It does. Yeah, you're doing great. What's your name again?
God, bro.
Thanks, Cheryl.
Mark take two. Mark take two. Okay.
Your Moss, get Goulet.
Why don't we go for a drive?
And seriously, I don't know what happened, but the cops just let him go, so here's my card.
You know this, Hal. He told you?
Nah, got my ways of finding out.
I was a non-fighter pilot.
No shit.
Yeah, got shot down. Captured.
They make you talk?
I got my interrogator's head and he ended up committing suicide. Me and some of the other guys escaped.
You convinced your interrogator to kill himself?
Yeah.
I'm no kind of genius or anything.
Oh
but,
my God.
just
Oh my
a simple tonnage.
he's turning him into the cops.
Shit.
And back into the interrogation room. You don't have my DNA.
The Raven, bro. They got the Raven.
Mr. Moss,
If he gets Jim here to kill Berkman and throw suspicion away from him, but we're not falling for that. No matter how many people tell us it was Berkman, we know it was this guy.
Who else said it was Berkman?
Kusino.
This is what I'm talking about. This Raven guy clearly knew Kuzno was convinced it was Barry, and he's trying to keep that lie going.
I want to talk to Fuchs alone, no cameras.
That's not how we do
Oh,
things.
May? Hey, now this is the FBI, okay? They're pros. You want a phone book to hit him with? Sock full of coins?
He's coming with.
Jeez, man's clenching his fist like he wants to punch the shit out of him.
Yeah, of course.
Do it right now.
He probably thinks he found some like drug addict or something. Like he knows it's Barry, but he probably thinks Barry's some like druggie or whatever.
Yeah.
The one thing that I did notice in that scene was the ambulance in the background, and then he had the gun down here, so he kind of had a like it was kind of like a dilemma, you know, get Barry help or kill him right now.
Are they torturing you? Yes. They want to know about you and Cristobal and how Fernando was killed.
Literally, how is Hank gonna help in this situation?
Hey, Lindsay.
You have a problem.
What now?
I just sent it to you.
Assistant's gonna say she attacked her or something like that. Oh.
Oh, he was filming the entire time.
Yeah, she had her phone like
Yeah,
this,
she was there.
She was recording you. Medusa sent it to me. They're dropping you. They don't feel like someone who talks like this belongs in their room.
I have to post an apology.
No, you don't. Listen, I'm coming over, okay?
I loved how warm you are on stage. Now, I can tell teaching gives you joy.
You know it does, but what about Annie?
You're a talent. The way you photographed Gene, you made him so...
Masculine?
No.
Virile?
No.
Rugged? Brawny? Gallant?
Nope.
Robust? Lantern-jawed? Un homme pour tout saison?
No. Tall.
Absolutely. He was like a real giant out there.
Oh yeah, because remember they only care about tall. How tall are you again?
Absolutely marvelous.
Oh shoot.
What happened?
I missed it.
That Janice's dad.
Oh.
Hey, what are you doing here?
The man who took you out to Janice's body contacted me. Said there was some investigator. He's in jail now.
How?
I took him there.
So he's talking to the police now. What do you think he's saying?
He said your student Barry killed Janice.
And that he knows.
Probably's a good kid. That's not him. I mean, you know, he was in war. Now I wish he was armed.
Oh, he can tell.
Maybe he could have killed those guys that took Janice, you know, those Russians, but...
Oh, Gene, you're screwed. He's an accomplice. Or not an accomplice. He's like withholding information from the police.
Obstructing justice.
Yeah.
Apologize for my perceived transgression.
against my former employee, well, friend and employee. Now, despite the fact that the four-letter word in question here was traditionally used as a form of kinship between women and is widely used in Europe, I do understand that I have offended a few people. It's the and truth. for that, I am deeply sorry. But I just want to say, be careful who you trust.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
This isn't an apology. This is damage control.
It's the fucking truth.
It has nothing to do with what happened with Natalie, and frankly, it cheapens what you set out to do with your show.
Why did you have to say something?
That f off. You don't care about me. You don't care about Joplin. You just care about your commission. Oh, it's so important to have a great relationship with Banshee. You want the relationship with Banshee, not me. You work for me, and I am fucking drowning. And instead of trying to help me, you're just trying to save yourself. This is the honest fucking truth. And if that makes me unhireable, then I am fucking unhireable, but at least I told the fucking truth.
I have to drop you.
Good. So I don't want to work with liars.
Beatbackbully.
She made a donation. Beatbackbully.com.
That shot was incredible. Look at that.
You want to talk about it for a second?
Yeah.
That was it felt like a parallel to Barry going into black at the end of season 2. However, she didn't fully go in.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like she's teetering right on the edge of going.
She's not
like,
there
into the
yet,
darkness.
but the direction is she's heading there, but she's not there yet.
Yeah.
She still have some time.
Oh, fuck. So good.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I can hear him in his room on his computer. I talk to him from my office across the hall. Full conversations. My wife says I'm losing my mind. She thinks the city turned him into some devil. I never wanted to hurt anyone my whole life until we had Ryan. The love I had for that child. I could leave you here and you'll rot, but I can't. Why? I want to see my son again.
Oh, so it's all. These are all the people he's hurt or killed.
I was gonna ask.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what's his face?
That was Goron. Yeah, first.
Esther.
Oh yeah, the
guy
he
he trained.
Yeah.
My gosh.
White male, late 60s, self.
Oh!
You think he killed him?
No, he killed
He
himself.
killed himself. Yeah. I think
I was
that's.
gonna say. I was like, that didn't look like Barry
No,
could have
no,
done
no.
that. That was definitely self-inflicted. Not again.
Why'd you go see Jim Moss?
To give him information about who killed his daughter.
Now who's that?
Ask him.
I'm asking you.
Hmm.
Know how I got this?
Shaving.
Yeah, no, that's a bad joke. No, I got this while I served in Afghanistan.
Fuchs knows the story but doesn't know the guy.
You see, we were on a patrol, and then I got hit by a sniper. And my buddy, well, he wanted payback, but he took it out on the wrong guy. And then he got discharged.
You're Albert.
I am.
Oh my God.
How do you know Berkman?
I'm his manager.
His manager? What, like for his acting stuff? Is Barry caught up in all this shit?
You served with a guy named Chris. Too bad what happened to him. His wife and kids, so sad. You ever wonder why Chris, who never saw combat, was basically a computer geek, would even have PTSD? He loved Sharon and Theo. They were his whole world. Why would he take himself out knowing that something like that would fuck them up for life? That, switch you saw go off when Barry was avenging you. I harnessed that into a very lucrative job for him.
Wow.
Well, Chris, he was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, hey, what did he say?
You can question him if you want, I'm leaving.
I was gonna say he turned him against. Yeah, he's gonna want to go out and kill Barry.
This episode flew.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Jeez, that was fast.
All right, season
Whoa.
finale.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
I originally saw that scene. I didn't see it as everyone he's killed. I saw it as everyone he's hurt.
Yeah, I saw some people who were not killed by him there as well.
Right,
Yeah.
directly.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense for Gene and Sally to be there if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
Barry,
Sally?
remember when you told me you knew ways to break into Diane's house and scare her?
I knew it. Brother.
I need you to do that to Natalie.
Called it.
Oh, oh God, dude. Oh my God.
Chrome number 9.
Chrome number 9.
Bro, Gene, just tell the truth, bro. If you just tell the truth, explain everything,
Yeah.
you'll be fine. Well, Barry might be coming after him. I don't know.
I don't think he'll be fine. There's too much.
No, yeah. I kind of regret saying you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
he took money from Barry. There's a lot. He's very much in trouble in this as well.
Is this yours?
The fuck is that?
We ran your prints, your Monroe Fuchs. We found your tooth at Goran Pazar's murder scene. We know you work for the Chechen mob.
I'll take a lawyer.
Is Albert still not answering his phone?
Yep. Haven't seen him since he stormed out of here and cocked his gun in front of us.
And no one's concerned.
So good.
Here you go, Mr. Fuchs.
I'm the Raven.
The what?
Come on. Somebody want to show you in the garage.
Uh-oh.
You love my daughter?
Yes,
You love my daughter.
of course. Yes, I do.
He's like a human lie detector.
Jim, I just told you.
Do you, Jean, love my daughter?
Don't know what you want me to say.
Her name was Janice. Her name, Jean, was Janice.
I know.
Her name was Janice.
I know.
Okay, where's this going?
Her name was Janice Moss.
I know.
trying to break him?
Her name was Detective Janice Moss.
I love Detective Janice Moss.
Do you love Barry Berkman?
I care for all of my students.
Do you love Barry Berkman?
No, I don't.
Did Barry Berkman love my daughter? Look at a man when he talks to you. Did Barry Berkman love my baby girl, Janice Moss?
No, he didn't.
Why are you protecting Barry Berkman? Did you love my daughter? Why are you protecting Barry Berkman?
Jesus.
I've drawn a map of her house. You'll break in while she's sleeping. First,
Even Barry's shocked.
Sally,
I want you to break into her car.
Sally, you don't want to do this.
You said you would do it when it was Diane. Why is this any different?
Because I know where I'm going after all this.
After what?
When I die, I know where I'm going, and I don't want you to go to the same place.
What f***ing place? I'm talking about Natalie's house. Really?
No, that's where it starts, though. Don't you understand?
What the
What the hell?
You can't be doing that. You got it. You can't do it.
Barry.
No way, bro. No way. No way. No way.
Damn.
No way.
I knew it. I knew it, bro. I knew it.
You poke me in the eye? Metal?
Oh my god.
Did you put in my eye?
It's on your eye, bro.
You better f***ing piece of shit!
Yo,
I
they soundproof that room real good.
I knew it.
Jesus.
When I saw her in that position, I was like, bro, if there's a way that she kills him right now.
Sally!
Look at me. I did this. I did this, okay? I did this. Who did this?
I did this.
No, I did this. I did this. Look at me. Look at me. I did this. Say, Barry did this. Barry did this.
Barry did this.
Say it again.
Barry did this.
Barry did this.
Barry did this.
You were never here. Okay, go.
It's the same thing that Jim was doing to Gene in that moment. How he got really close to him to try to just
Convince.
Kind of the same tactic.
I'm free. We are going to overpower the government.
How did you guys get out of the handcuffs?
They have no hands left.
I was gonna say they definitely chewed off their own arms. Brother, are they in the lion's den? Oh my god.
What type of animal is that, bro?
Sounds like a lion or a tiger or something.
The bone crunching.
Oh, ooh.
Jesus. They all just got shredded apart by whatever that is.
That's a person's laugh?
Oh my god.
That's got to be the new villain, no? Sounds like the Joker, bro.
Watch it be the little mutant girl.
Let's fucking go, Hank. God. He killed it.
Bro, what did he kill? My God.
This is another Bill Hader direction. Has to be, right?
Yeah.
1000%.
It's going to come crashing right to that thing. You better get that gun up, bro.
He's out.
That was the first time we saw Hank, I think, get like hands on.
Oh, yeah. He's never done anything like that impressive to defend himself ever. Or anybody around him. I think fear is his biggest motivator, high key.
Bro,
what the hell is that? Dancing in the background.
Bro, the way they're making that shadow looks crazy.
Right? Watch it be Cristobal. Oh my God, he's in the right place. Oh yeah, that's right. He's just realizing he doesn't know that Cristobal was married and all that.
Míralo bailar. Míralo, Cristobal.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's like
that's fucked up.
What do they call that? Something therapy, conversion therapy, whatever.
I guess, but I think this is more like shame torture.
No, but back in the day, they would do conversion therapy like this, electric shock.
I guess. But I'm saying like she's like putting in front of him like
the image of a man and shocking him so you have as a negative connotation.
Oh, okay.
That's how I'm thinking of it.
Piano.
Piano.
¡Cállate, coño!
What the hell is going on, bro?
Well, because now it's Elena in front of him, so it's supposed to be.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I think you might be right then, Charlie.
Mira mi cuello.
She's literally, wow, that's facts. She's literally trying to do conversion therapy.
Mírame, papito, por favor. Tócame. Eso no te gusta. Líciame.
Where's his kids?
Gone.
Oh, we're back here. First shot of the season.
Yeah.
Oh, this is okay.
Berkman!
Oh.
What are you doing, Berkman? How much you get for that asshole over there? How much they pay you? How much did you get for Chris? How much, Berkman? How much did they give you for Chris? Because he was an innocent, Barry. You gotta tell me right now, Barry. Why? Why, Chris? He was a sweetheart and he looked up to you. But you had to take him out, right? You need to tell me, Barry. Why, Chris? Tell me right now! Don't just fucking sit there, you fucking tell me! Enough! Enough! Shut up! Barry, listen to me. Calm down. I got a daughter. Her name is Elsie. She's 8 years old. She wouldn't be here if you hadn't saved my life. I know evil, Barry. And you're not evil.
Oh, he's gonna get off.
But this has to stop. All of it's gotta stop.
I don't think it can, bro.
Starting now.
We've been here before.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like somewhat different. You've never had somebody on the inside like Albert is, basically knowing what's going on and like giving him a way out almost.
Yeah, but now you got Janice's father.
Yeah, true.
I mean, the thing is, he's getting probably his most convincing moment of a way out in the moment where he's most vulnerable. Because the amount of people who are after him right now is crazy.
Hey, Sally, I love you.
It's crazy, man. Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, you do.
Oh, you do.
Oh, she's going to drop it back home.
Hello?
Mr. Bergman, this is Jim Moss. Just had a very interesting conversation with Gene Cousineau about my daughter's death. I'd like to speak with you about it. You available?
No, I'm not.
I'm gonna need you to come to my home.
Can I call you tomorrow?
I need you to come now.
He wants to take us down, Barry.
What'd you say to him?
He's gonna ruin me. I can't have that.
Where are you?
I'm sorry. I don't know what else to do.
Mr. Cousineau, where are you?
I gotta do this, Barry.
Oh, no.
What is that?
Is
a gun.
You have a fucking gun? What is wrong with you? He lives right there. Barry, he's gonna ruin me. He's gonna destroy everything I worked for. Get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna go talk to him. You get the fuck out of here. You can't talk to him. That man only wants revenge. He knows everything, Barry. He knows you killed Janice. I'm so sorry. No, please. You can't go. No. Listen to me, Barry. Please don't go in there. No, don't go in there. Get out of here.
Gene has no idea the skills Barry has.
Yeah, we also don't know the skills that Jim has because he's
That's
like
true.
ex-military too.
Yeah.
He must have had some inkling of like come to my home, what that could mean to Barry.
Yeah. Just got to do it quick and dirty, Barry, if you want it to be effective.
Freeze!
See?
Oh
Drop the
my
fucking
God.
gun! Drop it! Drop the fucking gun! Drop it!
my God, bro.
Drop the gun! Drop the fucking gun! Get him!
Yeah.
Grab him!
He knew.
He knew he would go. Damn. Ruby, you slept through that whole episode? How could you? Great television, girl.
I can barely speak. I'm trying to collect my thoughts. There is just
not the way I was anticipating this was going to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, because where do you go from here, right?
Yeah, it's kind of a big cliffhanger because this is what well, not what I anticipated, but this is like something you would anticipate for the end of the show, right? And we still have a full other season. Like, what the hell else happens?
It's like, what's gonna happen?
Right. So yeah,
he's gonna get off somehow, and maybe, just maybe, Albert will have something to do with
those idiot cops, man. They always find a way to let him go. Always find a way to let him go.
Yeah.
You think Albert is gonna try to get him out?
I don't know. Maybe he might help him. It seemed like he had a moment of mercy there towards Barry, and like, you know, he acknowledged like, Barry, you're not a bad person, you know.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how you escape. I mean, again, idiot cops still figure something out, but like, I don't know how you escape breaking and entering an attempted murder kind of thing, or like, you know.
I mean, there are a few things that they might be able to argue. Like, first of all, it wasn't his gun. It was Gene's gun. They're gonna be like, Gene, what are you doing with a gun? Is it licensed? There could be a whole thing. But at the same time, these cops are stupid. So it's like, are they really gonna dig deep into that stuff? Probably not.
Yeah.
But they've been fooled several times. So there's got to be a way out. Right?
Yeah.
There's got to be a way out.
There definitely is. I want to start off with the scene in the waves and at the beach, and I just want to get Abe your thoughts. What do you think that represented for you, seeing that?
Yeah, we talked a little bit about it. It felt a little bit like it was like he was seeing all of the people that he's hurt, and there was one point where he sees Chris and he's like trying to smile at Chris, trying to talk to him, and Chris like almost looks at him like, I don't even know you kind of thing. They're like, who the hell could you be talking to? It's not me.
Yeah.
And I think that was almost like some sort of like afterlife symbolism in there. And then like I just couldn't stop thinking about that place when he told Sally like, I know where I'm going and I don't want you to come, kind of thing. And like almost like that was the beauty of the afterlife, and he knew he wasn't gonna end up there. So yeah, I thought it was kind of symbolic of like all the people he's hurt, and also like what there is after this life. And who does he have, right? Like all these people that he has around him, like those are all people that he at some point was like close with too, right? It had not every single person was like a friend or anything like that, but a lot of them were. And they're all either dead or he's hurt them beyond repairing the relationship. So
just going off of that for a second, they were all staring out towards the ocean at something that was making sounds, and it sounded like some door or something was opening. So do you think that that's like them awaiting where they're going in the afterlife, like something transporting them?
Could be.
But they're all, that group is symbolic as well, and it seems like they would all be going to the same place together. Yeah,
it's interesting because you have some mixed up, like some bad people in there too. Like we saw Goron in there, so like it's not like we're, you know, this show's trying to show like Goron's gonna go to heaven, but Barry's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like also,
the one outlier I would say is Chris, because I wouldn't say that Chris was like an evil guy.
No, not at all.
But all the other ones you could argue like, oh, they've done some bad.
They've done some bad stuff.
But Chris is like the one outlier. So I'm like, if they're going to the same place, right, then what's Chris doing there?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was an interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I fully understand. Let us know. A lot of people.
Yeah,
thoughts, but
another thought about that. I want to stay on that because I think it was very influential into how these last two episodes closed the season. So, question: why do you think they weren't like, you know, in the water, as opposed to standing in the sand? Is there a reason as to that? Because I don't know, the way I kind of saw that was, for me, I love swimming. People who know me, like, I love the ocean. And the ocean for me is like a place of freedom, a place where I feel, you know, like I can just, I don't know, let my body just float away. And I think there, you know, them not stepping close to the water was kind of, for me, a representation of they don't, because Barry messed them up so bad, they won't ever experience, like, I don't know, like freedom of what they experience. I don't know, like freedom. That's literally what I thought. It's just freedom.
Could be. Yeah.
I think,
but obviously there's other people there that were also bad, that were part of, gangs and, had their own mafia and stuff. But also there was others who were killed by Barry, Chris, and then you have Gene and Sally who show up right at the beginning of this past episode. So obviously it can also be a representation of, these are all the people that will leave that have left Barry's life, and he'll never see them again. Relationships, destroyed, and it's done.
Yeah.
And I think them not going into the water, I think just represents them not having freedom anymore and having that.
Yeah. I mean, this could be a stretch, but water, we know, symbolizes rebirth, right? So I'm looking at it more of like those people, for the exception of Chris, are all very bad individuals who have done bad things in their lives or mistreated people in some way. And them being in the water would be their rebirth or their second chance.
Yeah.
And I feel like it might possibly symbolize like their second chance was never fulfilled, or they never took advantage of their second chance. They stayed the same way. Every single person that we've seen has had that second chance. Barry has had more than two chances. He's had so many chances. Sally has had her second chance. She's screwing it up. Kusanov having his second chance. He's still not.
Well,
him turning Barry in is not him doing
before
him just doing stuff for the right thing. It's very much a callback to what his ex-girlfriend said at the dinner table, where she's like, "You're just saying this stuff to say it and not have to worry about it anymore and just get it off your chest. You don't really mean it."
Yeah, I will say before we deviate on that scene, it felt very much Barry centric. Like it felt like the scene was so much more about Barry than everybody else. And what I got from it is almost like I do agree with the rebirth thing. Like we have these pivotal moments where Barry is at a pivotal moment where, where does he go from here? And the water could be symbolizing like his ability to start over and rebirth. But like what I saw is like all those people are like his baggage of like, this is all the baggage you have. Like, can you really be reborn? Can you start over? Do you get another chance? That's kind of where I think some of the symbolism was lying. Is he's stuck on that beach with all of them and living through the pain of hurting every single one of those people, good or bad. And he, for whatever reason, he can't go in that water. He can't be reborn because it's just too far gone at this point.
Can't take that dive.
They're just staring off at whatever is coming their way. Obviously, there was something that is off camera and making noises, but something heading their direction that they were waiting for, that we're looking at.
Did you hear like what was the sound? I might have just missed it.
No, there were sounds. It was like moving and like thuds.
I heard like, I don't know if it's construction, but I heard a bang.
Do you want to go back?
I
it's
heard
like mechanical noises.
Yes, mechanical noises. Yes, that's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
some sort of like ship or something arriving.
Okay.
Yeah. Is what I got from it. And
super interesting.
It sounded like a door was opening.
I'm sure there's something out there. Like I'm sure that he was asked about it at some point. So I'll have to dig at some point to see what exactly.
Yeah, I think Charlie, you're hitting it. I think Charlie, you're hitting it right in the. You're hitting it right in the nail. Like I don't think Barry can ever take that dive again. I don't think he could ever go into the ocean and swim again. That's kind of how I see it. Because of all those people he's left at the shore. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I think it's more than just Barry. I think it's primarily Barry, but I think the symbolism is more than just Barry. Because we're seeing other characters around him either become like him in a way,
corrupted,
or exactly being corrupted. For example, Kusanov is his mindset is to the point, what seemed almost until that very last section there, we have to see more of what's happening. But it seemed, though, to the point where he has come to terms and just accepted, like, Barry killed Janice, whatever, but he put him in this position right now in his career that is what he's been wanting for a whole time, so he can kind of just look past it.
Right. Well, that's why I thought it was interesting that there's two people that you could say, like, Barry has kind of corrupted them, and it's Gene and Sally, and I think it was very specific. It was very intentional. They showed up right at the end.
At the end,
like
and at
waking
the
up.
back of the line, too.
Yeah, exactly. Where he's like waking up.
Yeah,
I think that speaks to something.
We saw Sally basically turn into a version of Barry in this episode.
Yep.
Going absolutely.
And I think Barry noticed it.
Yeah, yeah.
Barry did. He was like,
And
yo.
he started trying to pump the brakes.
He's like, stop. You don't know what's gonna happen here.
Right.
And wow, Sally's character. Holy crap. What a commentary that is on people. Obviously, like, this is a very extreme way, right? But it's a commentary also on people who work their asses off and at the end of the day never make it. And then they just go back home. But I don't know. I don't know if, she comes back and tries to revitalize her career. But I think that's another commentary on that. But also, we saw her turn into someone,
I think it's also like what happens to people when your ego becomes too big, because she never gave her assistant the time of day. She never gave Natalie the time of day. She treated her like shit. So like she basically gave her motive to screw her over and stab her in the back. And that's not the way that she sees it at all.
No.
Because it's all centered around her.
Yeah.
She's very concerned with her story. It was her motive, like all the stuff that she was even in the scene where she's yelling at her, she's like, you don't even have a freaking daughter. It's like, bro, you don't either. You're just delusional. Like your delusion is that you believe that you're the main character always and forever. And she can't see someone like Natalie doing that. She couldn't even see someone like Barry doing that. You know what I mean? Because it's always about her. And I think her ego now has translated into anger and violence.
And I think she finally noticed it and was like, I have to get out of here.
Yeah, potentially. I also saw it as just like a selfish, like leaving Barry behind, like again, very consistent with her character. Like she's doing what serves her. Even though like Barry like very much told her like, I'll take the fall for this. So yeah.
But I don't think there was nothing there for her anymore. What was she gonna do?
No, yeah, probably not. I mean, what is there for her to do in Joplin? She's an actress. You know what I mean?
She's kind of facing the same fate as Jean as well, where her career is kind of like she mistreated people and her career is now at a halt. It's kind of over. The one thing that Jean has over her is that in his time, probably he didn't have to deal with the
social media,
everything being recorded and all that. So people in the industry, individual know, but it's not anything that's like forever lasting and is going to bite you in the ass, because like that video is going to be there forever.
Oh yeah, she killed her career.
Yeah,
right.
So she was canceled pretty much, and even her agent dropped her. So coming back from that is going to be very, very difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't see much of a way back for her, but I don't know. I think once things got so hard for her, like she basically was like, I'm going to take care of myself. Even though Barry, like, I know her and Barry have had a really toxic relationship, and not that she necessarily owes Barry anything, but like Barry definitely like took a fall for her, and now she's just up in pieces. I think that's very consistent with her character.
Wow. Do you think Barry influenced her a lot of ways?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I do think so. I do think Sally has had some darkness in her, like from before. Like she's obviously a very traumatized person, has gone through a lot of stuff in her like past relationships and her life growing up and everything. So I do think that she has had some darkness inside her, but I do think also that Barry was part of bringing that out more and releasing that anger and the violence.
Yeah. Bro. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of questions, but these 2 episodes were crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry, y'all. It's just like, whoa. That was really good television.
It is.
It was really good television. And, just thinking back of where we started with the show and how he fleshed out all these characters at the end of season 3, it's incredible. Right?
The arcs are impressive.
Very impressive.
In 3 seasons. But this is what you can do when, Bill Hader did a very good job, again, of like building this world and, creating a serious narrative, but the world is like wacky and weird and wild, and he can do anything in that world. So it's so believable, these arcs, these crazy arcs that happen because you're so invested in the story, even though it's wild and just wacky and weird, but it works.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm not articulating that in the best way, but like this is a very specific world building. If you tried to create a character arc like this in other shows, I don't think it would work as well.
Right.
No.
What do you guys think of Hank and Cristobal? Did that feel like a send off for them, like a wrapping the bow and ending their arc, or is there more to come for the two of them?
I think I definitely think there's more to come, but it's weird because that last shot with Hank and Cristobal, Hank kind of looked really sad right at the end. There was a moment where he kind of shut his face, so I was thinking like, wait, is Cristobal dying in his arms?
Well, no, I think he's upset because that's the first time that he's realizing all the stuff of him having a family and all that.
And also, he just had to witness, regardless, she was torturing him. Like, he just had to witness his wife die, the mother of his children die. Like,
yeah.
Think he's having some sort of empathy.
Yeah.
And also that those might have been the first people that Hank has ever killed.
That's also true.
Yeah. There's just a lot. There's a lot going on in that scene.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But I do believe that they'll definitely show more of Hank and Cristobal. Because it's not finished. I mean, Charlie hit it like you said. You got it right. It was conversion therapy, and it was a very, what is it? Explicit way. It was done in.
Yeah. It was done. If I'm wrong, please correct me if you guys got to this point of the video. But I believe that they used to do shock conversion therapy way back in the day. And I believe you can see that some parts of that in The Imitation Game. Do you guys remember that movie?
Yes.
Yeah, with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yep.
Is that his name? Yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, exactly. That there were moments of that, I think, towards the end of the movie where he's going through conversion therapy and stuff. So, yeah, that's exactly. As soon as I saw the shocking and all that, and the putting the guy in front of Cristobal dancing and all that, I was like, that's conversion therapy.
I thought she was trying to humiliate him until I saw it, and you were right with the piano, and then putting her there. I was like, okay, positive association with her, negative association with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was messed up.
So messed up.
But yeah, I think their arc is going to continue purely also because they're like two of the last like somewhat allies that Barry has.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like Cristobal, maybe not so much, but Hank, I think still has a soft spot for Barry and like does somewhat care about what happens to him.
And we also have Barry's friend from the army. I'm forgetting Albert. Yeah, we have Albert. So there's still things at play here, but I'm just trying to figure out. I'm wondering how this is going to play out for Barry. Is he going to go to jail or is he just going to claim? I know you can claim insanity, and maybe that's a way of him getting out. But he just murdered so many people.
You go to a facility for that. If you claim insanity, they put you in some sort of institutionalized location. But I mean, what I'm thinking about right now is just the fact that, from what we know, all of season 4 is directed by Bill Hader. So this last season is going to be a ride.
Yes, it is.
Like you're not going to know what to expect.
Yeah.
Episode by episode and for the entire arc of the season. So I'm super excited. Like I almost don't want to guess too much about where it's going to go.
I feel you.
Because I'm just like, I kind of just want to go along for the ride, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, towards the end, when we hit the midpoint of season 3, you can already tell that it took a huge dramatic shift. There were moments where I just felt like we were just watching a drama now versus, a comedy. And I think for season 4, we're going to see more of that. It's going to be more of a drama.
I think it's going to be extremes.
Yes.
I think it's going to be like really wacky, funny, crazy moments. And then like, holy shit, this is a different show. Like it's sad and dramatic. And because I think he balances. He balances that really well.
He does. Definitely does. Man. Holy crap. So we're 3 seasons in right now. And I'm just, just a wacky question, but who's been your favorite character so far? Who's been your favorite arc that you've been like, whoa?
That's a hard question.
That's a good question.
That's tough. Favorite arc? I don't even know, to be honest.
It's got to be Sally.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think Sally's arc was crazy.
Answer, but it's got to be Sally.
Like just seeing, I remember like seeing from season 1, I was like, oh, she's your stereotypical Hollywood trying to make it girl, and then to develop her into.
And just the parallels between her and Barry's character.
Yeah.
Barry Sally, same amount of letters.
Mhm.
I just imagine a title screen, Sally.
Sally.
Like at one point,
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Like the red lettering
Oh,
is just gonna
God.
say Sally instead of Barry at some point.
If Sally goes like complete nut job by the end of the show,
Which I think
like-
they've opened the door to
Mhm.
yeah,
in these last couple episodes.
then there could be a
I
spin-off.
don't think she will.
Mm.
Reason being that I don't know, Barry told her, is like, you don't want to get into this. And I think that moment really scared her and freaked her out. But you never know, right?
I mean, yeah, he told her that before she killed the dude, though. And then she went again and killed the dude. Like, I genuinely think they're like opening it up to like, don't go down this path. Don't go down this path. And we literally have just seen this character.
There was a halfway into the deep,
Yeah. I hope we can show people that parallel of like the last season where Barry goes into the darkness, and then this like episode where she's yelling at her agent and she's like backing into the darkness, but just stays red.
And then
Just a
also
little
there
bit.
was the thing she was on the phone call with Barry as she was gonna go, and he's like, "Oh, I love you," and she's like, "Oh yeah, you do," with like barely any emotion. I don't know if that's just because she's still in shock or because like she fully is there mentally where she like does not have emotion anymore.
Yeah, I think at this moment she almost like is too much in shock.
I think she's just in shock. Bro, I feel like anyone would be in a situation like that.
Yeah.
And I think her first reaction was to get out and leave as quickly as possible.
Right. She took, I mean, granted, like me saying like she just left Barry high and dry. Like Barry literally told her to say like, this is me who did this, whatever. Like he gave her an out and she's taking it.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But I don't, her arc is not over in my mind. It could. What could happen if all of a sudden she just doesn't come back and that's the end of her character?
True. I mean, it could be.
It's possible.
No,
I
she
think
has to
there's
come
more. I think there's more. And I'd love to see more.
There's definitely more because she's definitely a fan favorite. A lot of people love her character, love her arc, her story. So Bill Hader is definitely going to have something in store for her and Alec Berg. So it's just wondering, what's next for Sally? What's next for Barry?
For me, it's just like either she progresses past like Barry, like to where Barry's at, or she just somehow becomes a voice of reason or whatnot. I don't know. I want to stop. I get into these things where I start trying to predict what's happening, and right now I don't even want to because it's just so good.
Yeah. All right. So we've done 3 seasons so far. What has been your favorite season?
2.
2 still been your favorite.
Yeah, I think 2.
I think 2, but I think that 2 and 3 were very like close in terms of like how much I enjoyed them. So it's harder to rank because I think 2 to 1, like there was a big like, man, I really loved season 2 compared to season 1. But yeah, I don't know. 2 and 3 definitely up there. It's a toss up between those two.
All right. Revisit after we finish season 4. But yeah, no, 2 and 3 definitely are. It's just you can tell HBO, Warner Brothers, gave a lot more money for production wise, and there was a lot more. You could see the creative freedom Bill Hader. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, once I feel like also the more they gave him the reins to direct and to have his imprint on the show, it keeps getting better.
Yeah,
because the show is him. You know what I mean? And if he's able to pull the strings and run it as a director, I think it just makes it even better.
It definitely does, man. Wow. Y'all have anything more to add?
Nah, I'm excited for the next season.
We're excited, y'all. We appreciate you guys watching and listening to this episode. If you're new here, please consider subscribing and like this video and comment your thoughts. We love you guys and see you soon for season 4 of Barry. Peace.
See you.